Hello everybody, I'd like to just make a very quick video discussing stuff I'd like to see in Season 7. Number 1, when you get into a game, this little text box right here, it automatically changes to party and not group. I think it should start as the entire group, because that's way more functional, and I don't want to switch the party. I don't want to switch the group each and every time I want to text my team that doesn't have like a headset or a microphone, or is going to be on console, because they are going to add the group chats to console now. Second thing, let's see here. I feel like Charge and Slam is very dead. I think maybe a 10 damage buff on both the Charge and the Slam would do very nicely. Most of the guns are very balanced, I feel like. Maybe we can do some slight reworks on some things like the pyro grenade. I think it should have 2, because honestly the damage on the pyro grenade is pretty mediocre as is, and I think they should honestly do the same for the gas grenade, because it's also pretty mediocre. They should probably give it either not 2, it has 2 charges. They should make the radius bigger than a normal canister to encourage players to actually carry it and use it, because gas is actually a very good stall. Like, if they don't have fire, which lots of players usually don't because it's not in the meta right now, it would also, if we buff both the gas grenade and pyro grenade, it would encourage this to be in a meta almost. Like, maybe make fire, like the initial landing of the pyro grenade, like make it like do more damage too, because it doesn't do a lot of damage. If you notice, you can just stand in it. Next, the CB01 repeater. I feel like it was widely looked at the beginning of the season, and it quickly was just not looked at. It's not that good, because if you miss a shot, you're basically dead. But also because you want to be landing headshots with it, and it's pretty hard to. I don't know what way they could improve this gun. Maybe make the hip fire better. That would help. It has horrible hip fire, which means when you don't aim down sights, the bullet just has this wide spread. The dual blades. I feel like they should buff almost every melee on the medium class. The dual blades and the riot shield. They don't work well with a class that doesn't have a lot of movement tech, not a lot of protection. Like heavy, we have the barricade, we have the mesh shield, we have the winch claw to pull people in, we have goo gun to slow people down, charge and slam to get up close. For light, we have dash, grapple hook, we have gateway to get closer, we have vanishing bomb, thermal vision to see better. And for medium, we don't have much. We have jump pad and zipline, but these are pretty easy to shoot people when they're in the air. When they're on the zipline, it's pretty easy to shoot people. There's just not a lot of movement for medium. So maybe they can add almost a specialization, not like a dash, but what do you think about like a specialization that speeds people up almost? Not a lot, but make them as fast as maybe a little slower than light almost, just to make them a bit faster, to make it more viable with these melee weapons. I'm just thinking of any way that to make this viable. Riot shield does decent damage. It 4 shots heavies, it 2 shots mediums, 3 shots mediums, 2 shots lights. The FAMAS, I think it needs an ever so slight nerf, not much. I don't know why they're improving visual recoil on it. They done it twice. They improved it when it was already good. I feel like the visual recoil should be a little bit higher, just a little bit. The FCAR. I know they don't want an FCAR meta, which I totally get, but I feel like it needs a slight buff. Maybe make it 27 bullets, just to give an extra 2 in it. I'd be happy. The model is in a pretty good place right now. It's not good, it's not bad. Maybe a tiny bit buff, maybe 1 more damage per shell, more pellet, but I get why they're not doing that. They want to see it in a almost, because of that one state it was in earlier, when you can just shoot a light and then quick melee. That was pretty bad. I think the pike is pretty good right now. I don't personally see it a lot. When I do, though, it's usually someone that's a menace with it. I don't know how to feel about this. Like, I'm not too high ranked. I average plat. I've not been doing good this season. Let's be honest. I haven't been playing a lot. But maybe the Pike can get a slight speed nerf. And for the revolver here, I think it's pretty good. It got a little nerf. I think that's good. Oh my god, please stop inviting me. And yeah, I think that's honestly viable. Explosive mine, good standing. Data reshaper, oh my god. Data reshaper needs a ever so slight buff. Just for the casual players, honestly. But I don't know why they took the charge from 3 to 2. Maybe because they buffed APS turret, but I don't see how you'd use that a lot. Anyway, data reshaper should go back to 2. I mean 3. I'm sorry, I'm out of breath. Zipline's good. All these are good. Light now. Okay, here comes. I think grappling hook should have slightly less range, but 2 charges. I think that would make it very nice, very good weapon. The LH1, I want to see it have a buff. It's barely. I want it to go from 40 to 45 damage. I don't know if that's gonna like affect too much, but it would be nice to see it have just a little bit more damage. The M26 Matter, I think it's honestly pretty decent. The max ice is good. The damage is good at 2 shots lights. I think what heavies is the real problem here. I think at 3 shots, 4 shots heavies, it's pretty good. The sniper rifle, very casual. I don't really have problems with it. Maybe for the casual side, they think it shoots too fast, but that's minorly all. I think it's in a good state right now. The shotgun's good. Double barrel, actually, no, double barrel needs to be nerfed ever so slightly. I want it to be not 2-shot heavies is the thing. I get it 1-shotting light, that makes sense. It's a light. 2-shotting medium, yeah, that makes sense. 2-shotting heavy, whoa. Heavy, my beautiful, powerful boy. I think it should do just under the damage. So it should do like 320 damage. That's 160 damage. I think each full shell shot should do 160 damage. So the light player would have to quick melee. Sword, that needs a buff, okay? I know they nerfed it because of the quick melee thing against lights, but I think they should not revert that, but maybe just make it so you cannot quick melee right after. Like, make a delay, the delay between the swing. They should make it longer than the delay between the swing. So you'd be more encouraged to use the swing again, or just use the secondary again. Throwing knives are good, pistol's good. I feel like the XP, everyone, this is like the most, I feel like, hated gun almost. Not necessarily, but like, my friend just said yes. I feel like it should do 17 damage, which is pretty good. That's between the 16 and 18 damage that it's usually been in. And honestly, I think the fire rate should be a little lower than it is now. Just a little, actually. Buff it up to 900 rounds per minute. Make it faster. Make the recoil harder. But take the damage down to like 16.5 or 17. Thermal vision. I feel like thermal vision is a little clanky. I sometimes have visual problems with it. Maybe it's because I'm on low settings. Maybe because it's just broken. But usually my weapons glare a lot, and I don't know why. It's probably just my computer, but personally, they should still fix that. The weapon glare is a little crazy on thermal vision. Tracking dart, I feel like needs a buff. It's pretty good, necessarily. I don't see a lot of people use it. Maybe if they take the charges up to like 4 or 5 to encourage, because if you miss a shot, you miss a shot. Or just make it easier to hit the shot, or buff the duration of the time, honestly. Thermal vision needs a buff. It has 2 shots. I think 2 is good, but maybe we should add 3 or make the time to burrow faster, because it takes a few seconds to burrow. Vanishing Bomb, very nice, good place. Sonar, good. Nullifier, I think the Nullifier is in a very good place right now. I feel like the Gravity Vortex needs a buff. Again, I feel like they should make the radius bigger, honestly. Gas Grenade, already said, needs a buff. Glitch Grenade's good. Gateway, good. They should make it clear, though, that the Gateway has a range, because I've seen people go beyond the range, and they don't know that. I assume a lot of people do, but I'm just informing people that they do. Frag Grenade, it needs a buff. I wish they should just have taken the damage down to like 120, but given it 2. Give you 2 Frag Grenades, make it do 120, 110, around there, to even it out a bit, because I want to. Flashbang, honestly, don't see a lot. I don't want to say it needs a buff, because I don't want to encourage people to throw them in front of me and blind me, but I'll just say it's okay. Breach Charged. This is like the weaker version of C4, but you get 3 charges instantly. I think this weapon is underrated, honestly. Not this weapon, this gadget is underrated. It is a pretty good gadget for what it is. I wish they would charge faster, prime faster, because I have that problem with the C4 where it just takes a while to prime. I don't know why. I know why, but like, I'm just still used to having 2 C4s back in like season 1. So I'm still used to that. Now for things I want to see. I want an actual SMG for heavy. I know we have the Shack, which is the closest thing to an SMG, but I want something really fast, really low damage that isn't the minigun. Make it shoot way slower than the minigun, but make it shoot faster than the Shack, basically, or the M60. I just want an SMG. Medium, what do we want here? Also an SMG. I want to really... So, it's going to have to do less damage at ACAM, maybe make it have more ammo than the ACAM, but make it do way less damage than the ACAM. That's all I want to see. For the light, I want an actual AR. I know we have the ARN, but it feels like an SMG. I can't lie. I want something like the medium has the FCAR, the heavy has the Shack. I want an AR like that. I want a high damaging, low magazine gun. Aurelia from the future here. Here's a little of the heavy hitter event. One thing I forgot to mention was the Shack. I wanted to have a slight reload buff, and that is all. Not really much, just ever so slight. I feel like it has such little ammo, and the reload just takes so long. It has so much potential to be good. I get that you have to have good aim with it, but I want to just see a slight mag buff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys have any thing you want to say about my picks, anything that can be improved, any gadgets you like to say, that is all. Thank you for watching if you made it this far, and have a good day, everybody.